Okay, today we're looking at bridge over troubled waters. We start with a song. I will sing unto the Lord a joyful song. I will praise his name, for the Lord is good. Hallelujah. Sing unto the Lord a joyful song. I will praise his name, for the Lord is good. Of course, we can have troubled waters, and the scriptures actually, give account of, troubled waters. One involved the Lord himself in Mark chapter 4, verse 37. And a great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat so that it was already filling. But it was in the stern, asleep on a pillow. And they awoke him and said to him, Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing? Then he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. You know, the other account was about Paul being taken to trial, and he had warned the people, that if you set forth, there will be, storms and troubled waters, but they listen to the professionals. And we take up the account from Acts 27, verse 21. But after long abstinence from food, then Paul stood in the midst of them and said, Men, you should have listened to me and not have sailed from Crete and incurred this disaster and loss. And now I urge you to take heart, for there will be no loss of life among you, but only of the sheep. For there stood by me this night an angel of God to whom I belong and whom I serve, saying, Do not be afraid, Paul, you must be brought before Caesar. And indeed, God has granted all those that are with you. Therefore, take heart, men, for I believe God for what he has said, but we will run aground on a certain island. So there will always be troubled waters. It could be in your professional life, it could be in ministry, it could be in a family when you have some kind of shaking, but attitude matters a lot. When Jesus is in the boat, like you've made a commitment to the Lord, you can be sure that he will take charge and you can command the wind to stop because you have Christ with you. And of course, when you have a believer in your midst, it makes a world of difference. These guys were going through troubled waters, and Paul said, God spoke to me this night that there will be no loss of life, but only the sheep. You know. So when God is in the boat, when you have believers in the boat, it can make a world of difference. In fact, there was a very interesting story of turbulence in the air, and people were worried, and this guy was sitting very calmly, and he was asked, why are you not worried? This plane might actually crash. And he replied that Billy Graham, is in the house. Billy Graham is on this plane. In other words, with believers, with ministers of God there, God takes care of his own.